to do that. Because if you read the book of Job, somebody can get that. Just say what the deceiver and the deceiver are his.
Yeah, and another thing BPA does, it escalates the rate of heart attack. It hardens the arteries. It escalates the rate of heart attacks, man. Who's the leading in heart attacks, man? The so-called black people, man. You know?
Yeah, no, yeah, you can.
So he's doing all these things, and that's why he's got that barcode on everything, so he can see where he's gonna distribute it to. Oh, and then they got all the these people on this side live. He got what's called redlining. So he'll deliver all the garbage food, all of the bad water, all the bad fruit into the neighborhoods where these people stay at.
Yeah, the line.
But you go out there to where the white people stay at. They grocery store is squeaky clean. They got organic sections. You know what I'm saying? They got organic sections. They got organic wine. They got organic noodles. You know, vegetable noodles. Hey, I gotta drive all the way to Chicago to get spinach noodles out of a store, man.
Health food store on every block. There's one health food store that's right up the street that I've heard of. I ain't even think it was one around Gary. There's only one. You know, but in Chicago, where the Edomites live at, there's one basically like every church on in where Jake live out. That's a health food store on every Edomites, man. Health food store right there. Go down the street, there's another health food store. You know, and they all specificize and everything. This one is about your health. This one is about your hair. This one is about your makeup and your clothes. You know, they are organic, man.
They actually have a system devised to give us the things that break our bodies down, man. And they make sure they follow it by the letter. You know, you go like for instance, hey Shimmy, where you at? Hey, we out here when you buy a thing of tea. I like the what is that tea called? Pure leaf tea. I like the pure leaf tea. Out here you can only find it in plastic bottles. When we went up to the white folks, the suburbs in Illinois, they got it in glass bottles.
That's another thing in cable industry, which me and this brother work in. We have to get up on poles where we have to run a line to certain people, and most of the people we do it to is so-called Negroes and Latinos. But in the white areas, they have what called underground wires where they don't have radiation going through the air where it affects the people, man. You know that underground utilities, man.
White House.
You know, up there.
Hey, if you go up that street, it's a street off of Ridge Road. Like right when you go into Lake Station, I think it's called Wisconsin or whatever. I think it's called Wisconsin. You make that right and you can ride it all the way out to like Hobart, like where the mall is at. But like you can actually see like where the wiring comes down off of the pole and goes underground when you go into that neighborhood back there. Yeah, you can actually see where the wires come out of the sky and go underground.
That's how they do it too.
Yeah, but you know what they have what's called electronic smog, and it's like it's coming through your Wi-Fi, through your cell phone, through cell phone towers. You know what I'm saying? Which actually that's a constant dose of radiation, man. You know, but they got different ways you can get rid of it. They got something called a pink Himalayan salt lamp that you can put in your room and it'll cleanse the air. You know, But like the average person don't know this. They thinking, well, I just feel weak today because I didn't sleep right last night. You don't know who attacking you, man. You know, but we under a constant attack, right? Even right now, we under a constant attack. You know, because what's happening? Hey, as soon as you get up in the morning, you're gonna see a plane with that white tail on the back of it. And you know he's spraying aluminum particles on you. You know what I'm saying? You breathe that in, and it becomes toxic. You know, that's why the brains of these young kids they stay lethargic. They don't be knowing what's going on. Yeah.
Environment around all these power lines.
Yeah. Little kids just hyper for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Either that or they all extra tired. You know.
Now you get into the vaccines that they shot to give your kids.
Yeah, the vaccine.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Make your kids retarded. Yes.
Living out here, my son got ADHD and autism.
And you know what? And out here, they got lead deposits out here. And you know what? That one that was out there, that probably wasn't the only one. They probably got other ones on. They got a hush smoke. But you know, hey, where a bunch of blacks and Latinos stay, it just so happened to be an underground lead deposit. And the people for years and years, everybody getting sick, getting cancer. You know, everybody getting sick. People almost going blind. They having problems with their liver. You know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff going on with people, and they don't even know why it's going on, man. But they living over a lead deposit, man. They kids going outside playing in this stuff, man. You know? Hey, I hope. Hey, have you heard anything about a lawsuit against that, man? There should be a lawsuit against that, man.
They got it over here, but lead over here.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna hear about nothing like that in no white neighborhoods. Another thing, you see all these chemical plants out here. You know what I'm saying? You go in white neighborhoods, they don't even have factories in their neighborhoods. And if they do, it's way out in the middle of the woods somewhere. Like the Amazon, where this brother work at. Hey, it's not in the inner city. You gotta drive out of the city and go down some long country roads to get there.
To get to them, huh?
Yeah.
The rural areas.
Yeah, rural area. But you go right down the street, it's a chemical plant right across from that BP over there, man. You know? But they have what's called zoning and redlining, and they say, well, this is where we're gonna let the niggas stay at, and we're gonna put all the factories and the chemical plants over here in their neighborhoods. And then this is where we're gonna put our people miles away and safe. You know, Gary's built by the steel mill. All them metal particles in the atmosphere, they actually cool the steel in the water. You know what I'm saying? So you got off of that, you got metal particles popping off of that steel, and our people are breathing it in. You know? And then I'm tired. I slept all night. I don't know why I'm still tired because they killing you, man.
Brother, grab
this somebody got a script.
35.
Yeah, I got some.
Because it all goes back to their identification of who they are through the scriptures.
Yeah.
According to the scriptures, they know as Esau, Edom.
Yeah.
They're our number one enemy. They're our mortal enemy. They're our enemy in the womb. You read Genesis 25, when Jacob and Esau were born, they were fighting before they were born in the womb. See what I'm saying? So that lets you know that this devil has the scriptures gonna let you know, a perpetual hatred, an ongoing, forever hatred that he has towards us. Why? Because we have the birthright, you know. And it goes further than the birthright. Well, that's another lesson.
I want to hear that lesson.
This is Isaiah 42 and 22. It says, but this is a people robbed and spoiled, which is talking about us, the Israelite, robbed and spoiled, robbed and oppressed. It says they are all of them snared in holes, which is what? The places we live at, man, the ghettos, man. All snared in holes.
Also, this system.
Yep, this
word system means a pit.
That's right.
Shit, what Jake ain't caught in this American fucking system, man. You gotta go to court. You know, you gotta go to court. Man, you car note, child support. Man, it's just so much, man.
In the land of the free.
It says they are all hid in prison houses. All right, Jake is known for going to prison.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Hey, I usually every year I look up the prison report, and the leading people in the prisons is the people that's on this sign, blacks, Latinos, mainly.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Which some of them blacks and Latinos are really Native Americans and part of the tribes too.
Hey, and the laws, the thing is, the laws are being enforced in our neighborhoods and not in the so-called white man neighborhoods. Because, shit, when the last time you seen a so-called white man and his family and his guys over the hood of the car being searched and shit, man? You know, you ain't seen that.
No.
They don't, because and the study proves and shows that the so-called white people does and sells more drugs than anybody else, but yet we're the ones that's persecuted for having it. You know, so that shows you the biasness in the law in these bullshit system itself. You know,
but you know the government bring in the drugs and then create a war on drugs.
Yep.
Because you know what they getting these drugs from, man?
And guns.
They getting these drugs are coming in from other countries.
Well, hell,
man.
you don't gotta leave America to bring in guns. America makes the most guns out of all countries.
Those are big corporations.
and how's niggas getting them though?
Yep. But how they getting them?
Right, they going and dropping them crates of guns out in the alley, man.
Yeah.
And the niggas grabbing it, dumbass young niggas too. Oh, look at this, man. I'm finna go kill this nigga now. You know? Which goes back to the curses anyway. See, none of our people actually ask, why are we in the situation we in? The reason we in this is because we sinned against our God. We sinned against Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's one of the curses, saying that thy eye shall be evil towards thy brother. That's why it's so-called black on black crime, so-called Latin on Latin, so-called black on Latin crime. That's why we beef within each other, man, because that's a curse that's put on us, you know? That's why so many fatherless homes, because the curse says that the father shall leave his children, you know? So that's it's all in the scriptures. The answers to our problems was sitting on grandma's desk the whole time, but nobody opened it to read it, man. You know?
That's right. It was in the church.
And that's the thing.
That's why.
That's the way you was taught, the way you was indoctrinated. You know. See, they didn't teach us our heritage. They didn't teach us who we are. They taught us religion. Religion teaches you that God loves everybody. Religion teaches you that Jesus was white and that whoever believes on him can be saved. That's what religion. Boy, shit, actually our heritage divides us. Our heritage lets us know that we are not a part of these heathens, man. That the Lord separated us from the rest of these people. That we are above the rest of these people. That we are the special people on this planet. That we should carry ourselves as such. Our people carry ourselves as the lowest on the planet. Our women are hoes and twerking everywhere. Our niggas gang banging on the corners and shooting each other up, man.
Or homosexuals.
Or fucking faggots. Or both shit. Because the niggas that's out there shooting each other is faggots nowadays, man.
Right. You got a precept.
This is Deuteronomy 28:1. He says, and it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently into the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right, so if we to listen and we to did what we were supposed to do, the Lord would set us up on high above all nations. Could a brother grab Deuteronomy 7:6 real fast? Because the scriptures, hey, this is the answer to all our problems, man. It's within the scriptures. But the thing is, you gotta have a man teach you that know the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Because none of these motherfuckers in the churches know the scriptures, man. You know? The real answer of the scriptures you gonna get from the men at Great Millstone. I'm gonna just say it, be honest. You ain't gonna get this truth from no other group besides the men who are following the apostles' doctrine. I'm gonna leave it at that. Acts the 2nd chapter.
This is Deuteronomy 7:6. He says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
For thou. This is Moses speaking to the children of Israel when we came out of Egypt. He wasn't talking to the whole world. He said, thou art a holy people. Go ahead.
He said, the Lord thy power had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
The Lord chose us to be a special people unto himself. Go ahead.
Above all people.
Above all people. So our people marching and fighting for equality. Fuck equality, we better than everybody else, man. How you fighting to be equal to somebody that you're better than, man?
They see you lowering your standards.
That's what you do.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? And the equality that you're fighting for wasn't built for you anyways.
Exactly. In the Constitution, it still states that a so-called black man is what? Three-fifths of a man?
Of a human being.
That's still on books, man. That's still counted as law today.
Yeah.
But a nigga still talking about how I'm gonna be equal in America.
But you know, a white man is 100% human being, but hue means color, and he don't got no color. So who's the real human? Who's the real human? Because hue means color.
Hue man of color.
This dude look like wax paper. You know? And his blood show forth through his skin. That's why he call him Edom in the scriptures, which means red.
It's a lot, he do have color. After he getting his ass beat, he turned black and blue.
Purple, red. His ass turned a rainbow, boy. Green and shit.
Yeah. Hey, but you got to be able to put your hands on him to do that.
Go ahead. He said, above all people, there are upon the face of the earth.
The Lord chose this people above all people on the face of the earth, man, whether everybody like it or not. Because the big thing with our people is we want to save everybody. But who's saving us, man? We gotta, hey, that's why the scriptures say, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, because you can't worry about everybody else, man. People get consumed with what everybody else is doing.
Thank you.
And live their life based on what somebody else is. Yeah.
You're right. You're absolutely right, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. You needed to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Go ahead, read.
This is Deuteronomy 28:15. He says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments.
Being obedient. You're supposed to be obedient to the Lord. Yeah. All right, but what happened? Read.
He said to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Yeah. Right. Hey, all these curses was gonna come upon us, man. Even what was that cartoon? The Boondocks, man. Yeah. He was like, niggas, curse, curse. He kept saying we was cursed, even on that cartoon, The Boondocks, man. You know, because we are cursed people, man. We live in the ghettos. We got niggas. Like first hired, last fired.
I mean,
last hired, first fired. You know what I'm saying? You the sickest. You know.
Hey, and that word ghetto, the word ghetto literally means dwelling of the Jews.
That's right.
It literally means that. Bordel. What they call it in Spanish? They call the hood bordeo. Barrio. The barrio and ghettos both mean dwelling of the Jews. Ain't that a bitch? You know.
Yep.
So the kingdom is ghetto.
Hey, the gates thereof language.
Huh?
Right. The gates thereof language.
Say it again, brother.
The gates thereof language.
Yeah,
The gates, kind.
Which means it lacks leadership, man.
Yep.
All right. Read.
He said that all these curses.
Hey, but you read the book of Ezra, the Lord said he was going to send you leaders, man. He said Habakkuk, Hosea, Abraham, Isaiah. That means what? All the men of the Lord are back today, man.
Yeah.
And you know what we doing? Teaching.
And when you find leaders like that, you got to separate yourself from the people in the world, because the people of the world are only there to hold you back, man.
That's right. Because this truth, this knowledge is gonna lead you to your salvation.
Yeah.
All right.
The truth says
because there's a thing called reincarnation in the scriptures, which is true. Like when you have a deja vu, like, damn, man, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I did this before, because 9 times out of 10 you probably did. You know, in the scriptures there are a thing of reincarnation. All of us been here before. This is not our first time walking this earth. All of us been here before, and we've been here numerous times throughout the ages.
Yeah, and we say it like, oh, that little nigga been here before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So when the brother said that those prophets are back, they are. The same Isaiah and Peter, you know, and Ezekiel and John and Job. These men are living today. They're back today, doing the same thing that they were doing,
breaking down the books that they wrote. That's why it says the elect according to the foreknowledge, which that word foreknowledge, it means what? The have knowledge beforehand. All right, which means what? This knowledge is already instilled in you. It was already given to you.
We lost our DNA memory.
Actually, matter of fact, if you ever watched that movie X-Men Apocalypse, and the mutants, they all knew they had some type of power. What happened when Apocalypse came? He brought that power and enhanced it to their ultimate power. So that's exactly what we're waiting for. We know we are mutants, man, but we're waiting for Yahweh Shah to come and advance that power, to give them the fullness of that power.
Hey, but you know, no, you're right though, because we know we're great. Inside, we know we the bomb. Everything that we come up with is. The world is patterned around it, man. It's little kids over there in Europe sagging their pants, walking around like they're, you know what I'm saying, walking around acting like us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, acting. Hey, it's people over there rapping Biggie. Hey, the president of Russia said, I don't care about American sanctions as long as I can listen to Biggie and Tupac. The president of Russia, Vladimir Putin said that.
That's right.
Wow.
You know?
That's the breakdown. That's the breakdown.
But you know what? Like, you know we're great because of the things that we do. Because of the Michael Jordan, because of Floyd Mayweather, because of Cesar Chavez, man. Because of, you know what I'm saying? All of the great people in the earth come from these people. Denzel Washington, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
You know,
Snatched away.
yeah. They got a book called Black Inventors by was it J.A. Rogers?
Finish sheets and all that. Finish
J.A.
sheets,
Rogers.
doorstops, all that, man.
Hey, everything that they don't tell you about what our people